Do you know what kings are called in different countries? In Central Europe, the word king often comes from the Latin word rex. The English word royal is also directly related to the Latin word rex. In Old French, king is roi. It too has root of the Latin word rex. In modern French, the word king is roi. In Italian, the word king is il re, and Italian word for queen is regina. It's surprising that regina became a popular name in Eastern Europe and America. Perhaps fathers like to call their daughters queens in Italian. In Spanish, the word king is rey. Again, a very similar word. But in English, the word king comes from the old German word Königshaus. This word meant king too. In German, the word king is nig, and it sounds very similar to king. In Danish, the word king is konge. In Swedish, king is kung. Sounds similar everywhere. But in Russian, things are even stranger. In Russia, until the 17th century, the word king was pronounced Tsar. The word Tsar has its root in the word Caesar, a Roman title. There's also a word in Russia that specifically refers to the English king, but this word isn't king, or even rex. It's the Russian word Karol. Surprisingly, the word Karol was transformed from the name Charles and from the name of Charlemagne. In Russia, it was believed that in England, Germany, and France, all kings were called Charles. That caused this linguistic transformation, a funny confusion. Thus, in Polish, the word king is król. In Hungary, the king is curly, very similar to Karol too. By the way, Russians for some reason believe that Russian Tsars have nothing in common with European kings, and that Russia has the most unique and best history in the world. According to the historical facts, feudalism existed in Russia, but Russians believe that feudalism didn't exist in Russia. Also, because of this confusion, Russian emperors are often called Tsars, although these are completely different titles and statuses. For example, the Russian Emperor Nicholas II is often called a Tsar in films, although he was a Russian emperor, but not Tsar.